Leo, welcome to Forgiving Tarot. This is your last few days of July reading for your sun, moon, and rising. So check out your sun, moon, and rising. I'm not telling you what to do. The oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. So I was previously doing your video and I had to cut it short. So I'm just gonna, I don't want to reshuffle and take out other cards. I mean, I'm sure the same situation is going to show up, but these cards are really actually very beautiful. So the first card that came out was the Strength card. And in this deck, it's called Courage. So you're showing up right. First thing is you. So this is a need to focus on you. And if you are doing that, you are going in the right direction, focusing on you and taking the time to heal yourself. Now, we have High Priestess, Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Pisces, an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Now, this is about really listening and focusing on what it is that you need to do, focusing on your inner self so that you can balance things out within your life and move forward, have a practical plan on how to move forward. And then as I was shuffling, I got the Queen of Swords. So yeah, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but I'm feeling that this is more of the energy that you need to be taking right now. And the Queen of Swords energy is like making a plan, sticking to it, being stern with yourself, being stern with others, not letting others push you around, really taking a stance for yourself as well. She's someone who's logical. She's been hurt a lot, but really also High Priestess is about the knowledge of experience that you have had. Use that to your advantage. Don't just let other people slide just because you want to be in their good graces or you just want things to be happy again, things of this nature. So then as I shuffled again, I got the Two of Swords, the Sun card, and the Ace of Wands. So you're showing up again as the Sun card. So schizophrenia, innocence, and the Source in this deck. And what I was getting with the Two of Swords was that you were focusing a lot on really trying to please other people, but it's not like you were doing it in a bad way. I mean, for some, it could be due to narcissistic people that you're involved with or that you were involved with as a child, parents, things of this nature, in which you thought that if I please someone, meaning if I just do what they want and make them happy, I'm gonna be happy because at least they're calm, I don't have to deal with their bullshit. So it's almost like also like what people expected of you, what society expects of you, or what you've been fed, like crap lies that you need to be this, you need to be the best looking, you need to be the smartest, you know, like instilling these things that you then thought were facts and being a fixed sign. It was like, yeah, these are my core beliefs, but you're completely transforming now, Leo. I don't even know if you have those same beliefs anymore, you know? It could be that before you thought that, I don't know, for example, your parents told you to be somebody in life, you need to go to school, you need to study, you need to work hard, and that's what you believed, and you were like, yeah, and then it comes to be that you went to college and you didn't even finish your degree, and it was just like, you know, what the hell am I doing with my life? All of this sacrifice and all of this believing on what somebody else believed, and I don't feel any happier. And now maybe your mentality is that I don't have to be someone in life and be successful just because I went to school. I could be successful because I put my heart and soul and I find something passionate, and yeah, I learn about it on my own and I go for it. So maybe that's what you believe now. I don't know. This is just an example. It's just more of the fact that there was this push and pull of you, yourself, your higher self is pushing you to one side, and then everyone else that you dearly love in your life is pushing you to this side. And it was almost like, where do I go? You know, not being able to find a balance. But I feel like now you are finding a balance, especially with that Two of Pentacles over there. Innocence, right, with the Sun card, this is you getting into your power, you reclaiming your inner child too, and listening to your inner child, because maybe, you know, maybe you're starting to do something here brand new, maybe you're starting a business, a project, or something that you wanted to do a long time ago. Maybe you always wanted to learn the violin and you never did, and now you're taking the opportunity to do that. Maybe you always wanted to start a YouTube channel, and now you're gonna start one. Maybe you just wanted to have some kind of something in your life that gave you meaning that was equally as not equally as passionate, but something that you can put your heart and soul into without anyone saying anything, regardless if they do. If they don't, it's almost like, whatever, I'm gonna do me. Ten of Swords. And in this deck, it's called Rebirth. So if you notice, here's the lion, okay? I feel like this was the stage that you were at in the beginning, which is following the crowd, you know, just doing everyday ordinary things of this nature, right? And then there was a level in which you started to rebel against that. And it could have been that people were like, why are you going against what you used to believe? Or why are you going against what we say? Or, you know, you're not the same person that I thought you were, things of this nature. And then you could have been angry, you could have been a little bit, I wouldn't say violent, but maybe even violent within yourself, like negative self-talk, saying, you know what I do believe in, it is garbage, or I'm not as good as I thought I was, or things of this nature. And really this face of rebellion. But after the rebellion, there's this innocent, there's a child, right? So innocence, and innocence showed up here as the Sun card. It's almost like a purification of yourself, and you are elevating to the next level. So from being someone who follows everything, it's almost like a toddler, a child follows what their parents say, well, for the most part, okay? And then teenage years, rebellion against that. And then you're just older. You're just like, yeah, I know better now. And it's like this innocence look towards life, towards yourself. And I almost feel like the sense of you holding your inner child's hand and being like, you know, screw everybody else. Everyone else that wanted to control us, or maybe they weren't controlling us, but they were trying to do whatever, what they thought was best. But ultimately, I was kind of not giving myself priority, you know? So it's a beautiful energy that you're getting out of, though. And then we have the Page of Cups, the self-love, trust, trusting in the universe, trusting in yourself again, right? That you are making the best decisions for you, that you don't need to be like, oh, is this okay for me to make this decision? Or for you to think that you need to please someone else. For some of you, you might be getting into the arts. Maybe you always wanted to be a painter and now you're becoming a painter. Ace of Cups, going with the flow. Going with the flow, that goes with the trust. When you trust, you're able to go with the flow. Ace of Cups also means new love. So let's see. And we have the Hanged Man, Nine of Swords, and the Five of Swords. New vision, sorrow, comparison. Yeah. So getting a new perspective on your life, getting a new perspective on yourself, seeing yourself in a different light, getting out of this sorrow energy of everyone else's negativity weighing down on you. And the Five of Swords is this comparison of who's better, the oak tree or the bamboo tree. No, everyone is equally. Everyone has their own role to play. Everyone puts in their own part, and it's equally good, you know? But at the same time, it's also recognizing that, recognizing your value, ultimately. Seeing things in a new light, in a new perspective, but it's ultimately seeing yourself in a new perspective. And it could be this Ace of Cups is falling in love with yourself. Okay, so I'm sorry if you were hoping for more of a love reading, but this is still good. You know, it's energy of 3 days. Regardless, it's more of an inspirational message I'm getting. Okay, so Leo, if you resonated with this, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.